this video. Well, at least 2 Mercedes SL 500s are going to be sold. We're gonna transport those today, run them through tomorrow, all in this video, try to sell everything. Why is my Hummer parked off to the side now? What the hell, man? I shouldn't have bought these. That is my mistake. I relied on somebody else to take care of them for me. They didn't, and I'm the one stuck holding the bag. Is that how it goes? I don't know. It's just, I really feel defeated and beat up and worn out. In today's video, we are going to sell officially 2 Mercedes SL 500s and hopefully, I don't really care if we sell or not, the Humvee. Our 3 cars that we brought to the Mecum auction from New Hampshire did not sell. And in today's video, we're getting them the heck out of here and bringing them to a dealer auction. We're going to officially let them go. You're gonna come with me. I don't care what they sell for. I just don't want to ever see them again. My name is Craig from Flying Wheels. Let's get going. So somewhere amongst all of these wonderful, beautiful cars is a blacked out, rhino-lined Humvee military vehicle that I bought at the Barrett-Jackson auction in Palm Beach a year ago. I've made some mistakes for YouTube, and I'm trying to get out of them and correct myself, and hopefully you've learned from my mistakes. And today, we're going to transport them the heck out of here and liquidate. Get rid of everything. Move on and go back to basics, which is what's making us money back at our dealership in New Hampshire and our dealership kind of up here. Here we go, right here. I found my Humvee. Somebody's looking at it. Let's see if he wants to buy it before we even transport it out of here. Check out these cars, by the way. Oh, there's one. So that guy is stuck with the same vehicle. This truck, you'll notice, has the same wheels, has the same spray coating that mine has. It's because we both bought them in Palm Beach a year ago and we both overpaid and we're both stuck with them. I saw that in the Mecum auction in July too. And then we're almost at mine. Someone's in it right now looking at it. What I have noticed is Hummer H2 numbers are way, way up. Now, here we go. Let's see if they want to buy it or if they're just taking pictures. Hey, make sure to tag me. Did you buy that? No, it's mine. It didn't sell. 30,000? Yeah, you guys can do what you want in it. Buy it, please. And it came in a pair. There's one over there that's not a convertible. A guy buys them from the military and then he does this to them and then runs them through the auction and then I overpay for them. Yeah, thanks. Not awesome enough to sell though, unfortunately. Nobody bought it. So we're gonna leave this here and then we're gonna take this to a dealer auction while the sun's still up. Then we're gonna come back and we're going to get the 2 Mercedes vehicles out of here, which I can transport in a trailer. I don't really want to drive this thing when the sun's down. It's gonna be cold. So, honestly, I haven't really driven this thing since the day I bought it. So funny, no key, engine run, wait till the light goes off, wait, start. Now, Broncos, Blazers, Scouts, huge money, just crazy money. I have something already. So if this one doesn't sell, I'll use this. It's pretty cool. I don't really care if this doesn't sell. But the 2 Mercedes, we gotta get out of it. I've made video after video and they're getting monotonous and you're probably sick of it too. We're gonna go to a dealer auction where we're just gonna sell them red light as is, get out of them. And hopefully we sell this thing too, because sometimes, if you've been watching my videos, the dealer auctions get as much money as these auctions. This auction had some pretty stellar deals, like my Grom and my Corvette and some other vehicles I just don't have the space for. Let's get this out of here. You know, this gets so many looks. Everybody looks at it. Everybody admires it. There were people taking pictures of it when we showed up. Everybody's pointing at it. But nobody wants to buy it. It commands attention, but no one wants it. So this truck is loud and it has no doors and I'm about to hop on the highway for 45 minutes. So, no radio, only road noise. So I bought the Raycon headphones, which I really like. These headphones are amazing. These are my Raycon wireless headphones. They're noise canceling. They come in a safety case that keeps the actual headphones safe and secure, as well as little handles. They actually fit perfectly into my ear. Now I have to take the Humvee to the auction. I'm gonna head on the highway and there's no doors. There's no radio. That thing is just loud as can be. These are noise canceling headphones. I can listen to my music. They're already connected to my phone. 10 minutes of charging gives me 90 minutes of battery. They're also weatherproof and sweat resistant, so I wear these when I'm running. Compared to the other earbud brands, these fit a lot better and they're a lot more comfortable. They don't give me an earache and they don't fall out. Raycon is now offering up to 20% off site-wide, including 20% off of all headphones if you go to www.buyraycon.com/flyingwheels. Also click on the link directly in my description and the pinned comments to get these for yourself. These things are so affordable compared to the expensive brands, and I get the same quality sound and a much better fit than like budget earbuds. Absolutely try out these Raycon headphones. I'm gonna wear them in my Humvee right now. This truck doesn't go over 50 miles an hour. It is screaming on the highway right now. People are passing me left, one after another. My legs are a little chilly. I cannot go over. I'm going 52 right now, and I don't even know if you can hear me. I can't hear you because of my headphones, which are amazing, so I'm probably yelling. But this is ridiculous. It is terrible. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Well, I am cuckoo, crazy, the insane person that is going to once again try to sell 3 cars at a different location because I need to get out of them. Fire sale, fire sale. First thing I'm gonna do is get rid of these things right here and right here, and we are going to bring this thing to another place and get it the heck out of here, and tomorrow we're gonna sell it. Transporting things back and forth, driving things around and around and around. This, well, at least 2 Mercedes SL 500s are going to be sold. If you've been following me long enough, you know what these are. I'm gonna give you a quick recap, not a long recap because I talk too much. I bought this at Barrett Jackson last year. I paid $28,500. I shipped it home, I shipped it back. I didn't sell it at Mecum because the high bid was $18,000. We're gonna try to sell it at a Mannheim auction, a dealer auction, where I know I got $25,000 as a high bid last year. Hopefully we get the same on this one. We also have 2 Mercedes SL 500s over there that did not sell. We're gonna transport those today, run them through tomorrow, all in this video, try to sell everything, fire sale, whatever we can get for it. And you're gonna see what they sell for. My name is Craig from Flying Wheels. I swear I'm good at this job sometimes. Sometimes I'm not. Today's one of those days. So I have a trailer here, thanks to Durable Trailers, for both Mercedes SL 500s. It's fairly warm, and this will not fit in that. So I'm gonna drive this to the auction, get an Uber back, and then we're going to, somebody played with this stuff, get an Uber back, and then transport both Mercedes in my trailer. It'll be an all-night thing. And then tomorrow, go to the auction, sell them, see what's cool at the auction. I am going 38 right now in this thing, and I am terrified. I don't want to go over 45. I hope I don't have to go on the highway or people are going to be very upset with me. Checking in, running it through for tomorrow. Hi. Do I need to order a condition report or anything for photos to go online?
Okay.
Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then for a wash, do I order a wash? This is a military vehicle. It doesn't have a 17-digit VIN. So even though this car has run at one of these auctions before, they cannot find it because it doesn't have a 17-digit vehicle identification number. So I have to run to the office, which I hope is open, and I'm glad I came here first to have them figure it out for me. Humvee kind of checked in. They think they know how to check it in, and it's filthy. I don't know how I can get it cleaned for tomorrow. Like if you look at the rims, everything is just, oh my goodness, so gross. So this thing needs a solid cleaning. I couldn't find a car wash all the way here. 30-minute drive, didn't pass a car wash. I need like a spray and car wash because that won't fit. Whatever. That one's done. Uber back to Mecum, and then I can trailer the other 2. So we will see how we do here tomorrow. Thousands of cars here and lots of cars running through tomorrow, and there's money here and you get paid on the spot. Unfortunately, Mecum has my title for the next 3 weeks for everything, which is so annoying. They ship it to Wisconsin or wherever. I have to wait, get it to me, and then I bring it here so I can get paid. So I won't, even if I sell tomorrow, I won't get paid because I don't have the title anymore, which is so frustrating. So I made it back. It is 6:45, dark, and I believe the auction is over again. But we're gonna get the Grom to the first Mercedes and then get the second Mercedes. I'll be doing this all night long. We found one of them, but the place is closed. Like it is a ghost town. So I might get 1 out. I doubt I'll get 2 out. I have to hope that the gate is open for them to let me out of here because I don't want to be doing this tomorrow morning. I want to be done tonight and then at the auction early in the morning. We got the second Mercedes out, couldn't get the third because the battery's dead and they're closed. So there's no like jump trucks, nothing. The guy was awesome. He was going to help me stick around, but there's no jump trucks for me to even get the car out of here. I would way rather have it done tonight than early tomorrow morning. I'm a night owl, not a morning person. So I would have rather just hustled back and forth and got it done and got that car online tonight, but it's not going to happen. So we'll do the Mercedes, come back first thing in the morning for the lower miles one. Car number 2, we're running at number 64 tomorrow. We got a great 3 numbers, which is why I'm hustling things around. It is now just about 8 o'clock.
The next morning.
Good morning and welcome to the next clip, where we are gonna get this thing jump-started, that thing out of here, and over to a dealer auction. Today, it's 7:30 in the morning. Let's get this thing going. Let's get this thing sold. I never wanna see it again. I went to AutoZone last night and said, hey, I need the exact battery I bought 2 weeks ago. Look on my account, the exact battery. Oh, we don't have that. We have the BIDDER version. We have the AGM version. This is way smaller than that. That is not gonna fit in there. Now I'm here. Flippin' morning is already starting like this. Come on, dude. What am I supposed to do now? Flip's sake. That is not the same flippin' battery, and it was $250. Today was supposed to be the easy day. I think I'm gonna lose my mind. Not only is the battery wrong, but my socket set doesn't have a socket wrench. Where's my socket wrench? And this doesn't fit. It doesn't fit to turn anything. You might see a breakdown today. I like to think that this channel is about solving problems. I'm a professional problem solver. I got my 10mm on. I got my socket inside the extension, and I gripped it, and I managed to loosen it up. So I took a break, took a minute, sat back, and I just thought, what can I do? This is what I came up with. This car so much. I did it. I did it. I did it. Doesn't matter because the other battery doesn't fit anyway, but I did it. So that's off. This little battery is clearly a different size than that battery. Come on, AutoZone. Everybody. Dude, I can't rely on anybody. It is so flippin' frustrating. Gosh darn it. I'm trying my hardest not to swear right now. But come on, man. Everybody, my mechanic, AutoZone, everybody. I can't rely on anybody. And here I am, woke up early in the morning, doing it all on my own. I'm trying to let other people do their jobs. Why? Just do it on my own. Will it start? Well, I can move the keys around now. Ooh, we have lights. Let me show you how I got this running. Not only is it the wrong battery, it's the wrong side posts. So essentially, these terminals are backwards, which is why I was able to get these to fit onto this AGM battery, because you'll see the positive is on the left. Well, the terminals are on the wrong side, and that's how I'm able to get this thing running with the battery sitting right there. It is still, however, beeping at me, even with a brand new battery. Stop, brake, defective, stop vehicle, battery, alternator, stop vehicle. I hate this car. Have I said that yet? Load it up and we are on the road, and we're gonna hit traffic for sure, to AutoZone, and then to the auction. It is now 8:37. The auction starts at 9. So it is now 9 o'clock. I'm 30 minutes away. The auction is starting. I am still in Kissimmee, around with a battery on a Mercedes instead of being at the auction, where I'm supposed to be. 64 cars from now my car runs, and that auction is efficient. And there's the auction, already going, 9:17, 17 minutes in, so I made it, but I have a Mercedes that doesn't start.
In a quarter mile,
so
take the
now
US 17.
Slice my finger. Auction's happening right now. This odd flippin' screw, I have screwdrivers, I'm bleeding. I have screwdrivers, I have Leathermans, I have this thing. Nothing will fit those flippin' screws. I am so cursed with this car. This car is going to make me not sell the other 2 cars because I missed them. I'm going to miss the other 2 cars because of this one, and I was up early and I was driving all night last night, and that ridiculously small battery nobody has. That's brand new. So we have a new battery in the trunk we're running off of, and the front battery is stone dead. So that's what's happening right now, and I'm probably gonna miss the other 2 cars. This car's beeping at me, everybody's pissed off at me. Just, I promise you I don't create this drama. I don't want this drama in my life. This is just how it's all happening. This is ridiculous. I hope I didn't miss my other 2 cars because of this one. It looks like they're pulling out literally my cars right now, so this sucks. This sucks. After all that, my Hummer's running through right now. I wasted my whole morning on that stupid Mercedes, and the other one's going through shortly after. Why is my Hummer parked off to the side now? What the hell, man? What is going on? Unless they put that there for show. All right, they staged my Humvee up front, which is awesome, so that'll be running through. My Mercedes is up there. I'm gonna take care of these 2 right now. I'll deal with the other one after. I just gotta get these 2 out and then figure out that piece of later. People are looking at it, which is great. So get these two gone and we'll figure out the other one after. I got a great number today. 64 and 65 and then 69. They really hooked me up. Top works, car runs great.
Top works, car runs out great, guys. Green light, no title.
No title, green light. It needs the front battery's brand new, but it does need a rear battery. I don't know if you want to announce that. I just run a red light for the year. Run a red light for the year, but it runs.
He said run light for the year model, yes. He said it runs out good though, right? Top's in good shape.
Yep.
Okay, how much?
Like 8,500.
Give it a little bit, 10 grand, 8 grand, 81, 81, a bit, get it in, a bit, 6 grand, 62, 62, 62, 2, and 2, a bit, 62, and 2, get it in, a bit, 62, 8, 5,800. 5,800. Get a little bit, 58. Get a little bit, 58. 58. Last call. Get a little bit, 8.
Were there many bids on it?
All in. All in, all in.
Is it because I ran a red light? Do you think because I ran a red light?
It varies for that car. If you don't have a CR, that really
All right, I'll get a CR for next week.
Okay.
And this one, like 25. Red light, blue light.
Red light, no title.
How much you want?
25.
2,500.
1,000.
Oh, okay. And get a bit.
25,000.
I got you. I'm gonna just check and make sure. And get a bit, how much here? Get a bit. Man, I tell you what, these days you need this. Here we go. Get a bit, 27 grand. And get a bit, 25 2. 5 2 to the bit, get a bit, 2 2 2. And get a bit, 23. Now 2. Now 2 to the line, get a bit, 3 2. 3 2 to the bit, get a bit, 3 2 to the line, get a bit, 3 2. 23 2. 20 grand. 2.5. 2.5. 20 grand. 2.5. 2.5 to be, get a bit, 250. Get a bit, 2.5. 2.5. 2.5.
Do you have money?
2.5. Get a bit.
Can we go deeper?
No.
Get a bit, 2.5.
Thank
All
you.
in all.
I took a mental break. Came back to the car. The battery's gone. The $254 battery that I just bought for this car is gone. Usually you don't have a problem finding words. Today I do. I'll get back to this in a minute. In the meantime, check out this 1984 BMW 3 Series with 88,000 miles. That is in really great shape in a 5-speed manual transmission. Oh, it's so cool to see this. This changed my mood almost right away. 5 Series, 528. Wow, look at how little the 528s were back then versus now. Probably be real and vulnerable with you for a minute. One of the mechanics came over to help me out. And they found the batteries in the trunk and the car is dead, so we couldn't get in the trunk. So we managed to give enough power to from a jump pack to get in the trunk to get the battery out. I want to be vulnerable for just a second. Probably I don't really like to talk about feelings and stuff. I feel defeated. I like making these YouTube videos because originally it was like sharing the successes with you guys. When things are good, things are good. When things are bad, they're bad. It is what it is. Times change. I've always been a person that just thought like if you want something done right, you do it yourself. I always did it that way. I had an assistant, a helper, or whatever, but I was always hands-on with everything. And then but that restricted growth. Like you can't do everything yourself. So I wanted to just kind of loosen the reins and let people do their jobs so I can trust that they're doing their jobs and I can do my job and grow. With that being said, I do rely on a lot of people that have let me down a lot. Like I wanted to be able to rely on people and let them do their thing, and I don't feel like I can. Let's get a new battery. Okay, I'm done my pity party. I'm done the woe is Craig. I'm done the crying wheels. Back to problem solving. I'm gonna call around and find that front battery, so we'll have a brand new front and a brand new rear battery in that Mercedes. I am going to schedule a clean detail on the Humvee for next week. I'm going to make sure that the other red Mercedes looks as good as it can possibly look. I am going to schedule these on OVE, which is an online vehicle auction. I'm also going to schedule them to run through next week here. Again, clean, running right. Time to have them prepped. We'll add a condition report. I got them here late last night, so they didn't have time to do what they call a CR, a condition report. So anybody buying online doesn't know anything about that car. They wouldn't have been able to find anything about it, which is pretty scary. I wouldn't bid on that either online. So we'll order a condition report. We'll order photos so it's online. We'll have it marketed for a week. And then next week, we will run it through here again. I love these. Oh, it's locked. Darn it. So let's call around and see if we can find that battery. And I'm closing out this Mecum series shortly. I'm over it. I feel defeated. I'm gonna move on. I wanna dig myself out of this hole. We're gonna start our car dealership here. We're gonna start like we did with our Ferrari Flip series, regular cars, back to the basics, making money, and then making content about our wins and not just our losses. But I wanna show you what the real world is, and that's what it's like right now. Hard times. Hard times create hard men, right? Soft times create soft men. I called O'Reilly, closest one, 1.9 miles away. They have one in stock. Here's the weird, crazy thing about Orlando. 1.9 miles away is 14 minutes because of traffic in Orlando. I could run there in less than 14 minutes, maybe 14 minutes. I run a 7-minute mile. I could run there as fast as it's gonna take me to drive there because of traffic. It's crazy. Also, I think I'm gonna start taking jiu-jitsu again because I need to get more elbows to the face and start choking people out again, just to like therapy. All right, we have our $259 mini battery. We're gonna go install it, take the old battery out and return it, I hope. I'm $500 into batteries now. Whatever, let's go do this. Hey, Ferrari 430, this is one step up from my 360. That is next in line. After I sell the 360, we'll get a 430. All right, we have our bad battery, which someone tightened the terminals on at the auction for me as a kind gesture. I was just gonna pull the terminals off and put the new ones on, and now I can't. Both batteries in. Let's fire it right up. It just sounds good. Thank you very much. Right there is great, right there, on the ground. Thank you so much. Here. I don't care that there's still a battery light on. If it needs an alternator, it should have been done in New Hampshire. It's not getting done here. I don't care. Everything is back together. Everything is tight. Going back, had I not had to chase keys, I was here in Orlando a day early. I could have done all of this the day before when I drove to Orlando with my son Logan to prep these cars, but I didn't have the keys. And yesterday, I was rushing around all day to get the keys. And look at this car, 39,000 miles. They're a piece of $100,000 car, 39,000 mile car. And this is the problem I'm having with them. This is so ridiculous. Let's see if these damn windows go up even. Like, they should. Let's see if the windows go up now. The back one too, please. That one's going up. Come on, dude. What the I'm just like so mad. I think I'm going cuckoo. I think I'm losing my, it doesn't even make sense. Nothing in this car makes sense. Oh my God. As I was saying, we have our red Mercedes. We have our piece of cheat Mercedes. I'm going to request condition reports for both. I'm going to have them photographed. I'm going to have them go up online, and I'm going to have them run next week along with the Humvee. I could bring one of them home because I have an open trailer. I'm not going to. I don't ever want to see this car ever again in my life. Ever. I promise you, when these two junks and the Humvee are out of my life, we're going to start making money again. I need to dig myself out of these. The Skyline is gone. I have 4 cars I need to dig myself out of, and we'll build back. This is gonna go by the end of this video. The other one's gonna go by the end of this video. I don't know how yet, but we'll find out in this video. The Humvee, I don't know. Now, another reason they're here and not at Mecum, I don't wanna come back to Mecum. It's 2 hours back, 2 hours back and forth, back and forth. Those cars need to be out of the Mecum auction by like Tuesday. I don't want to have to drive back up at the end of the week and move them and transport them. I don't want to transport anything ever again. At least these 3. So at least here, they're here. They can run. They can go up online. They can hopefully get sold. Next clip, we'll find out. I'm going to lug that battery back to O'Reilly's and return it. I would say goodbye, but the video's not over because we're going to get rid of the box and get rid of that other one that I think is actually a pretty decent car. Just has 100,000 miles. And I don't know what we're gonna do with the Hummer yet. But for now, I'm gonna lug this battery 5 football fields back to my truck, drive 2 hours south, go sit in a hot tub, maybe bury my face in it for too long.
Over 1 month later.
Well, it has been over a month, and I am not going to leave you on a cliffhanger. Both of the Mercedes have sold with some hiccups. Like, everybody just has me by the balls, and it really, really sucks. I'm going to go over a little bit of a headache that I've had to deal with for over a month because everybody is out for themselves at the expense of myself. Regardless, I did get paid on both Mercedes finally. They both sold. So let's go over the details and some numbers. Well, the darker red Mercedes did not run through on auction day number 1 at the dealer auction because the batteries were incorrect. The brighter red Mercedes and the Humvee both ran through, did not sell. High bids were pretty low. I'm here to get rid of these cars. I don't want them any longer. I don't want the drama of making these videos with them anymore. I want them gone. So somebody reached out to me that follows me. Lewis, I really, really appreciate your help. He's a wholesaler and he sells hundreds of cars at the dealer auction every week. So the following week, he represented these cars for me. He sold them on my behalf, and I'm going to go through the numbers right now. Now, the darker red Mercedes with 39,000 miles sold for $8,130. I paid around $10,000 for that car, plus the shipping of the back and forth, plus we did a power steering pump and 2 batteries. I don't even want to get into the numbers because I don't want to know what the total amount that I lost is, but I did get $8,130 for that car. So thank you, Lewis, for the help. I really, really appreciate it. I didn't have to go back there. I didn't have to deal with the selling of the cars. It's done. Now, the brighter red Mercedes, I know I made a video on that car a year ago, back in April, of what can we buy at the Barrett-Jackson auction for $8,500 or less. I purchased that car for $8,500, shipped it back to New Hampshire, literally never drove it ever. The car was nice. The car was clean. The top worked. I just didn't get what I needed for it, and it sat and sat and sat, and then I moved and it sat longer. Then I paid to have it shipped back. Again, I'm not doing the numbers because I don't want to know how much I lost. I'm sick of making I lost this much type of video. The red, bright red Mercedes sold for $5,180. Now, these are the cleared, this is what I got as a check. So after fees, $5,180. That one hurts because that car was pretty nice. And to be honest with you, if I saw that at the auction for $5,000, I'd probably buy it again because it was bright red, clean, ran well, top works. There's so much bang for your buck in that car until it breaks. So I have a total of $13,310 out of those 2 red Mercedes. I only paid $11,500 for this red Corvette at the Mecum auction in Kissimmee. So I essentially sold 2 Mercedes and I purchase this and have like $2,500 left. Now I have a full series on this video. We're going to bring it back to life. We're going to do a battery headlight correction. There's a check engine light on, and we're going to retail sell it. I'm not going to wholesale anymore. I'm going to show you how much I made on this car where we purchased it from the Mecum auction, fixed it, cleaned it, and sold it for a profit. Teaser, hasn't sold yet. The video isn't finished yet, so it'll come out soon. Now, I had a couple mental breakdowns because of those Mercedes and the transportation headaches and everything else that I dealt with. Now, I make these videos to show you everything I go through to make this happen. Yes, it's for entertainment. Yes, the dealership makes money back in New Hampshire. I enjoy buying Corvettes and Mercedes and making videos for you guys. So yeah, there's a lot of drama and headaches that go along with it. We are profitable back home. Now, I told you I would tell you about the headaches that I had to deal with these cars. I had to turn the titles for these vehicles prior to selling them. So the Hummer, the Skyline, and both Mercedes titles were turned in before they even ran through the auction block. 3 of the cars, the Humvee and both Mercedes, did not sell. So I went to the auction as I was leaving and said, hey, these 3 cars didn't sell. Can I have the titles back? They said, no, I'm sorry. At the end of the 13-day auction, they go back to Wisconsin or wherever their home hub is, and then they get processed, and then they're sent back to us within 3 weeks. So I sold these cars on like day 3 of the Mecum auction, which means there was 10 more days that those titles sat in Kissimmee. Then they went to, let's say, Wisconsin, where they sat for 3 more weeks, so another 20 days. So they have like 30 days to get me the title back from the time they leave Kissimmee, which really, really hurts me. Now, I sold the 2 Mercedes 2 weeks after the sale. So the titles were still in Kissimmee while I sold the cars in Orlando, but the title still had to go all the way over to Wisconsin, get processed, and then shipped back to me. So even though the cars were sold, I didn't get paid $13,310 until today. It literally just went in my account. It took about 5 weeks for me to get the title. Now, those cars, I only have 30 days to get the auction those titles. So here's what happened. I didn't sell it. They kept the titles. I transported it to another auction, sold it at that auction. I have 30 days to get them the title. The Mecum auction has 30 days to get me the title, but they lost the titles or misplaced the titles, or they had so many titles that they were processing that mine got misplaced. I had to call and they said, oh yeah, we did find your titles. We'll mail them to you overnight. So they did overnight me the titles. I did get them to the auction in time within the 30 days, and I finally got paid $13,310. But I was also charged late fees on the titles from the other auction. Because Mecum had my titles, I was charged late fees. So it's just like a constant balance and juggling act of where's the car, where are the titles. It's a lot of work. And I make these videos to show you like how unrealistic a lot of this is. It's not at all simple. Now, let me get back into it, and I'm going to end this video and get into the next one. Both Mercedes are gone. The Skyline, I literally just got the check today for $20,000. So again, 5 weeks after the sale, I got paid on the Skyline and the two Mercedes, which to me is ridiculous. Those cars have been gone for 5 weeks. So I have $20,700 from the Skyline. I have $13,000 for the two Mercedes. So I have roughly $31,000 to spend on cars. I did purchase that for $11,500, so I have around $22,000 to spend on cars still, which is exciting. I liquidated those. I'm out of some headaches. You don't have to keep seeing I lost this much type of videos, and we can roll them into some fun cars. This I'm going to retail. Why? Because wholesale, there's not a lot of money in it. So I'm going to show you the difference between retail and wholesale when this Corvette video comes out. If this series was interesting, entertaining, educational, it was a lot for me. It was really, really emotional, and just like I felt like I was going to break down a lot. Thumbs ups are appreciated, and comments are appreciated, and just support in general. Thanks for watching these videos. I really appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next one. Adios.